While doing square root using long division method, we do a lot of steps. Today we will see exactly how square root are being performed through these steps. And since we learn this in class 5 or 6, and in these classes we do not learn algebra or geometry properly, so we will not use anything of algebra or geometry. We will try to understand exactly what is happening in the process through only numbers. So let's take a number 729, and we know the square root of 729 is 27, so we write it here. In the first step, we place a bar over every pair of digits starting from the ones digit. So here we have two pairs. Now why we do this step? What is the logic behind this? Here I want to show you something. Do you observe something? If we observe a little bit better, we will see an interesting thing. That is, there are exactly as many pairs, as many digits in our answer. And we know if we square this number, we get this. So we can say that if we square a number of 2 digits, we get an answer of 2 pairs. And similarly, if we square 3 digits, we get 3 pairs. Now we will do an experiment and see, is it really true? So if we square any number of 2 digits, then the answer will be of 2 pairs. Now which is the smallest number of 2 digits? That is 10. If we square it, we will get 100. And if we pair 100, then we will see that there are 2 pairs. Now which is the largest number of 2 digits? It is 99. If we square 99, we get 9801. Again it has 2 pairs. If we square 2 digits number between 10 and 99, they will definitely fall between 100 and 9801. And when we make them pair, we will see that they are also making exactly 2 pairs. Now if we take the next number of 99, which is 100, then what will happen? There are 3 digits in 100. So if we square 100, the answer will be of 3 pairs. The square of 100 is 10,000, and we see that there are 3 pairs. Now if we take the previous number of 10, which is 9, then what will happen? There is only 1 digit in 9. So if we square 9, the answer will be of 1 pair. The square of 9 is 81, and we see that there is only 1 pair. So look here, there were 2 pairs in the square of numbers up to 99. As soon as we take 100, which has 3 digits, then we get 3 pairs. And the moment we take 9, which has 1 digit, then we get 1 pair. So from this, we can say that if we square any number consist of 2 digits, the answer we get will be of 2 pairs. Similarly, if we square any number of 3 digits, the answer we get will be of 3 pairs, and so on. Try more numbers by yourself for more clarification. It was a very beautiful and interesting observation. So we can say we are making pair so that we understand that exactly how many digits we shall get in our answer. But we don't know what those 2 digits are. The only purpose of each of the next step will be to find out what the 2 digits are. Then the next step is to take a number. When we shall do square of that, we get the number equal to the pair of left hand side, or a perfect square number which is smaller than and closer to this pair. And take that number as divisor and the number under the leftmost bar as dividend. Now here, if we take 2 and square it, then we get 4. And if we take 3 and square it, then we get 9. And we know we cannot take 9 because it is more than 7. We will take 4 and put 2 here. Now see why we did this step. We did the step to identify the first digit of the answer that we will get. See, our answer is of 2 digits and 2 is in tens place. And when we thought there would be 2 or 3, then we were actually deciding that the answer would be in 20s place or 30s. And when we did not take 3, that means we understood that it will not be in 30's place. See, 20 square is 400 and 30 square is 900 and 729 comes between them. But the smallest number in 30's place is 30 and the square of 30 is 900, which is greater than 729. So that means the answer will be in 20's place. But it will not be exactly 20 because the square of 20 is 400, which is less than 729. We just understand that it will be in the place of 20, means it will be a number between 21 to 29. So we square this number to identify what is the first digit of the answer that we shall get. The next step is to bring down the next pair to the right of the remainder. Double the divisor and enter it with a blank on its right and put one number here, then multiply by the same number. Now why we do this kind of steps? Double the divisor and multiplied it by the same number. We know that the square root of 729 is 27. We will do an experiment to see exactly how we get 729 when we multiply 27 by 27. And through this, we will try to understand how these two steps are working. First, 7 will be multiplied by 7. So we can write like this. Here too, we multiplied 7 by 7. As the same number is here and here also, so 7 is multiplied by 7. And that's why we were saying that we would multiply the number that we would take here. Then next we multiply this 2 by this 7 and this 2 is in tens place. So 2 is actually 20, which means we have multiplied 20 by 7. Let's write it here. Then we multiplied this 7 by this 2. Again this 2 is in tens place. That means we have multiplied 7 by 20. Let's write it here also. Now here 20 multiplied by 7 means we have 7 20 times. We can think this as we have 20 notes of $7. Again we have 20 notes of $7. So total we have 40 notes of $7. So in place of this we can write 40 multiplied by 7. Now look here, 4 is in tens place. It means here also we have multiplied 40 by 7. So this 40 and this 40 is actually same. And where did we get the 40 from? Adding this 20 and this 20. And where this 20 come from? From this 2 and this 2. It means these 2 and these 2 are making this 4 and eventually this 4. And adding the same number twice and doubling the number are actually same thing. That's why we wrote 4 by doubling this 2. As this 2 is actually this 2. Next we multiply this 2 by this 2, which are actually 20. So we multiplied 20 by 20, which is 400. Now look here, if we subtract 4 from 729, 329 will never come. Here we have not subtracted 4 but 400. Here is nothing means here we have zeros. And this 400 is actually this 400, which comes from multiplying this 20 and this 20. And as multiplying a number by the same number and squaring a number are actually same thing, we got 4 means 400 by squaring this 2, which is actually 20. But we don't understand this because we write only 4, not zeros. Here we have not discussed exactly why we put the pair down. I really want you to look and observe this carefully by yourself. Now, so just imagine how beautiful is the mind of such a person who bind this complex thing in such a beautiful and organized way. And what a great designer the person is. I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you.